row and putting it back up and adding the next video. But honestly, just kind of, you can just, if you have a good educated guess, that's what a lot of us have just been doing. Like, guess how much time you practice and how long the run was, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think you filmed all of UN, didn't you?
Yeah. It was all filmed, whether it was channel 2, 3, or my channel.
Thankfully, a lot of the longer ones, like the RPGs, usually have a timer in them.
Yeah. But they're not always accurate. If you game over, you lose that time. But pretty well.
It's close enough for what we need.
Yeah. I don't think it matters too much. It's just kind of, it's kind of cool to look at, really. That's my only thing with it. I'm gonna have controller issues again, apparently. I was using my phone with it for Final Fantasy V earlier. There we go.
So no one has Super Castlevania 4.
Glenn. It just never got written down, so...
No, Glenn is practicing Contra 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How bad's Castle? Well, I already have a game.
Glenn is practicing number 56.
I think the only people that don't have a game is Mrs. Jive Pants, and I don't know if anybody else really.
Well, no, they have a game. They have
Shit.
Yeah, they're doing Home Alone.
Oh, they're both doing it? Okay.
Yeah, they're on the same team.
Okay.
They wanted to be combined.
So, so they only count as one person on the chart then, I guess.
Right.
Awesome. All right. So then we're still at 10 people, technically, yeah. All right. Is anybody that doesn't have a claim on a game yet?
Let's see, even Birdini has Raiden.
I didn't claim anything yet, but I think I'm okay with that for the moment.
Yeah, don't blame me after that.
Yeah, take something easy.
You could just throw,
You could do that.
to be a race or something.
I don't know about Castlevania 4 for that.
Oh, I'm not gonna race on Castlevania.
But, I mean, if you wanted to claim Castlevania 4, you could.
Oh, it's okay. I like Castlevania a lot, but I think Glenn's probably gonna beat that before he practices Contra.
Yeah, I would make sure, because Glenn did want it as of this morning, so I don't know if that changed or not. But...
He had plans on doing it tonight, actually, but...
Oh yeah, he did too, didn't he?
Lagoon is coming up also.
I have no idea what that is. You guys just said it's hard as shit.
It's an action RPG.
Oh, RPG, shit. I don't know, I prefer menu
An action one.
RPGs, or time-based RPGs, yeah. Or turn-based
This is more like Secret of Mana, Illusion of Gaia stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might play one of those for the list when it comes up. I haven't played either of those. There's a lot of RPGs I haven't played, and this is definitely the console to do it.
Who has a guess at how much time I spent on UN Squad?
I wouldn't even know. Shit, like, 14 hours?
23.
18.
I'm still tallying it up. I can't believe how many times I streamed it on my channel.
Is it pretty much every time you played it, you did?
Yeah.
I'm having a good run at this right now. I haven't died yet.
I can't believe it took this long.
Oh, I am streaming this on my channel, by the way, Cyrus, if you did want to see it still.
Yeah.
I got shitty level 2 coming up. You can see what I mean with it. Oh, fuck. Enemies came from behind the screen.
Lava background.
Yeah.
Which totally does not interfere with your vision of the red shots.
Not at all. Hasn't caused my deaths 3 times before. Alright, boss time. Oh yeah, this guy. Okay. I do want to kind of like, I think if there's anything I want to like explore more with these this whole like series, it's the shmups and the RPGs. Because mostly it's gonna be stuff I don't know anymore, and I kind of like it that way. I kind of like leaving the stuff I already know to watch someone else play it.
This is kind of like EDF a little.
It is a bit. It actually has roofs and floors though, but check out this fucking background. It's also got like weapons, different weapon sets on the fly, so it's more like UN that way.
Right.
Shit, I keep forgetting about those guys. But it's got like a weapon upgrade system where you've got different sequences going for each one, so if you die with whatever type of weapon, only that weapon gets downgraded, the rest stay whatever they were. But it does have the rotating ships around me sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is my calling to Super EDF.
I might try Lagoon.
Think so?
I might.
I guess, yeah, you'll have a claim starting tomorrow too. You could do Castlevania if you wanted.
I'm sure I'll end up doing the golf game.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, this is where this gets really painful to look at. Speeds up too, and then this fucking enemy comes out of here that you can't see the bullets he's firing. You have to really look for it anyways. Oh, fuck. Which I definitely got hit somewhere. I didn't even think I got hit there.
It really depends on how quickly Lagoon gets unlocked. Because I want to make sure I have enough time to finish it before I go camping.
It's about 20 hours. 20 hours on UN Squatter.
You got it.
So my... I don't know, I don't want to call it OCD, but it's bugging me that EDF only says 40 minutes and not 0 hours, 40 minutes like the rest of the list or whatever. Just remembering that now. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
There you go, Cam.
Thanks, Ten. Oh, fuck. The problem is I got Wolf-ruled auto-fire is okay, but as soon as the continue screen pops up, it's one of those where if you press the A button, it speeds up the countdown. So if I don't let go of the button right away, my continues go away. And game over. I don't think this is going to be too bad. I haven't seen how many levels there are, but I got through 4 of them, for sure.
You want me to check for you, or?
Yeah, that would be nice, actually. I don't think I'm going to go through all of them today. I think I'll do a short little practice.
Oh, well. No wonder why this is so familiar.
Oh, it's I think Wolf was saying it's a different, under a different name for...
Force 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like the arcade version's name or something?
Oh, Thunder Force AC was ported to Super Nintendo under the title Thunder Spirits. It's pretty much Thunder Force 3.
Actually, I know what you should claim next, Cyrus, is D-Force or whatever.
D-Force?
Another shmup. Unless you want a break from a shmup.
I'm thinking about it. I've played this one before.
What, D-Force?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, I wanted a shmup next. I hadn't played either. I looked at this. I'm looking at this one. And it's by no means an official claim yet. I'm just practicing it. I'm just not going to be able to play much next week, so I'm looking far down the list for trying to time it out a bit better. Because I got my buddy coming in from Quebec next week.
So, the other games have a level select, but this does not.
Does it tell you how many levels are in it, though? Or?
I'm still looking.
Okay. This fucking part.
look at the fact. Ah, well that's...
I'd say about 5 or 6 is my guess, maybe 7.
Nobody has anything game FAQs for like an FAQ.
Huh. Well, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out how many levels there are just by playing.
That usually means that this game might have a bounty. Like if you play through it and write up an FAQ, you can get paid.
Oh boy. As much as I love writing, I actually did used to love writing.
And yeah, so far I'm not seeing anything telling me how many levels. This is weird. I like that shot.
Shit. I keep forgetting how this boss functions. I keep expecting him to put out the like tongue of fire rather than the fireballs. I forget every time.
Those lasers you had before, the blue ones, were pretty cool.
Yeah, that was like the max upgrade of this gun I'm using now. Believe it or not, the red one. My favorite's probably the one with the rockets when you get that max powered up, because you do have a short stream of like blue fire coming out of your ship, as well as the rockets go directly up and down and hug against the roof and the ground, so it takes out any turrets. I got a rocket here, so it does that. But then it's not really covering the middle of the screen, and if there's no roof or floor for them to sit on...
Oh, that's... what?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but it's pretty good when you have it at its max level, because you kind of get regular bullets you can use for the center of the screen.
So there's 8 levels.
8 levels? That's not too bad. I guess I've seen half the game then. I kind of thought it would be a bit shorter.
Yeah, it looks like I would expect 8 levels.
Okay. So not even a long play on YouTube or anything?
They have one.
Okay.
I was just trying to find, like, written data about it.
Right. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. There we go, got our buddies. There we go. This actually should be my best weapon now. So this is, well, this isn't full power. This is almost full power, but...
So the long play takes 29 minutes and 45 seconds.
That's short. Well, I'm not going to say that's shorter than EDF. I did die twice on EDF, I think. It's about the same length then, yeah. Oh, shit.
And the levels are kind of clever.
Yeah, this is, like I said, this is the only one that really bothers me just because of the background. Hey Daniel, how's it going? Forgot I was streaming on my own channel here. Which actually doesn't... Oh, fuck. Isn't too bad to do, because I feel like we know how to transport all stuff to the general channel now. Fuck, what is killing me there? Can't see those bullets behind the background. I have to fight the boss with shitty weapons again. Oh, unless one of these guys gives me something. Oh, fuck. Thunder Force Wiki on Wikia, he says. So I guess that's the series this is from.
Right.
Just makes me wonder, do we even have the right version of this? Is this like the Japanese? Well, like, actually, no, it has a U, so it's the US version.
This is the, yeah, this is the US one.
Okay. Alright, this fucking part. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm good, I'm good. Fuck, okay. That's an extra life. Okay, jeez. Oh, jeez, I don't know. Oh, this weapon, right? I've barely seen this one. Oh, fucker. Barely saw it for the few seconds either. Stupid lava popped out of nowhere. That's why, that's the thing with shmups, is you gotta play them enough to kind of have muscle memory with them.
Yeah.
Or just know where shit's coming. It's definitely a guess and check kind of game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I mean, it felt like no matter how good my reaction time was, the thing that really helped me was just knowing what was coming.
Yeah, for sure. That's how I feel with like EDF. It's the only shmup I've really gotten that way with. Oh fuck. Okay.
Interesting. This boss reminds me of Soul Feast.
I do like this boss. Soul Feast. That's CD, right? Sega CD.
Sega CD.
Yeah, one of the few actual video games on that thing.
And on Genesis, they got one. That's like a series. If not many people know, there's a Soul Feast on the Genesis.
Okay, this is not too hard to dodge.
CD, it's like, all right, we need a different name. Come up with another name. We'll take this D here and we'll make it an F.
Oh, I thought it was B and D for a second. I was like, you know those kids that can't spell B or D when they're growing up? They think it's one or the other. Yeah. I don't know if anyone else remembers that problem with, like, I didn't have that problem, but a lot of people did, like, with writing B's and D's. They're like, oh, which one's which?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, this is a much better looking level.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This one's nice. Oh
Water.
shit. Let me
Awesome.
put a save up for practice on this one. It's best to practice individual levels. That's
Yeah.
one thing that was always hard growing up with Super EDF was like level 3 would trip me up for the longest time, but I couldn't practice it unless I got through 1 and 2 on the hardware. And same with level 4.
I was gonna do that, but because I was playing on the Super Nintendo, when I played on the emulator, it really screwed me up.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't the same.
Oh, just like what do you mean, like lag times or?
Yeah, lag times. It was mostly a timing issue.
Yeah, I kind of get that sometimes too. I should actually be playing this on my 4x3 monitor because it's an actual CRT still, I believe. But I have it on my 16:9 for some reason, which is an LCD.
Right.
I'm not sure if that makes a difference with emulators though, or if that's just consoles with composite.
I mean, you're mainly talking about ratios and stretching.
Well,
It's
I'm not actually stretching. Like, it is on my 16:9, but what I do is I put the chat beside it on my monitor, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
still in a 4x3 window.
I wouldn't worry about it. Not in that case.
Okay. Yeah, stretching, probably not ideal, something like this. The look of it's never really bothered me like it has for some people, but yeah. Okay. This is a much better run of this level than yesterday.
This is awesome.
This
is like what that Star Fox 64 level should have been more like.
I haven't actually played a Star Fox game.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of, I don't want to call it mainstream because I hate using that word since it got wrecked, but like a lot of stuff I didn't get or play because when we were growing up it was like kind of had to find the diamonds in the rough as far as things went because it wasn't really a rich family or anything. And
Well, I mean, the only way you could really tell what was good and what wasn't was either your friend told you it was good or you went and rented it.
that's true. I mean, I kind of, last generation I kind of started finding diamonds in the rough for was like Gen 6 with PS2, Xbox, GameCube.
Right.
But, yeah. Beyond that, I haven't really, now I can have the money, I can afford just the AAA titles I know are good and stuff, I guess, but yeah, back then it was like, we didn't have a whole lot, we didn't have Zelda games really, ever. We had a copy of Link to the Past that was stuck in French mode for some reason.
Ah,
So
shit.
we never played it because we couldn't get past the part that would tell us what to do things.
You'd have to like desolder the battery.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was literally just the French version of the game for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason I had a Canadian copy of Link's Awakening.
Yeah. What's actually really rare for me is Pikmin 2 on GameCube's actually like pretty rare for some reason. But like the US version's pretty rare, I guess. But the weird thing about the Canadian version is it's got the PAL box art with the US format.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I've got a quirky game like one of my Sonics. I have multiple copies of Sonic the Hedgehog. And
Yep, there are
yeah,
a couple different cover arts for that one too, I've noticed.
I got a really weird one. I thought it was from Australia.
Oh shit. This is kind of bullet hell with Cheerios.
Yeah, huh?
Really?
got the
Wait,
weird gods.
what kind of attack is a ring? Come on.
A sonic attack. Is there similar trouble with P and Q? Oh yeah, he's talking about the letter thing I was saying. This issue of Interlace Video 2 is Cam found with Super Metroid, yeah. Invincibility frames were fucking me up on when I was doing my run of Super Metroid. Because I actually ended up playing the European version at first by accident on my old, I don't want to say my old computer, but before I reset my computer. So I just stuck with that version, but the thing with PAL is they run at like 50 frames per second, so
Yeah.
for some reason there was no issue showing the invincibility frames on that. But as soon as I had to restart the game on my new computer, relaunch, it was now the US version, and it was, anytime the invincibility frames were happening, it was either showing Samus there all the time, or not at all.
You know
Which-
why?
Why is that?
Because most displays until recent times displayed at 59.
0.94 or
That's
something, right?
60, yeah.
Yeah.
And it will affect it like that.
Unfortunately, none of my... Shit. Oh, fuck, Oh, man.
Which VSync was supposed to help with some issues like that.
But
That's-
just... I find it interesting having the PAL version, just because of the 50 frames, was able to, you know, make that not a
do it
problem.
easy.
Yeah.
So if you play a PAL shoot 'em up or a PAL racer, it's actually easier.
On
Because that-
European,
that-
or...
Yeah, that hertz difference actually slows down gameplay a little.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. But it is a shittier frame rate. I never understood why they did that. Plus, the resolutions on their TVs is lower. I think it's more square, I believe.
Yeah, could
Well, ours is like 4:3, right? Theirs is like 5:4, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I forgot I got to this level. Oh, shit. I definitely had a much better run of the water level there, though, yesterday. I'm not too worried about this game. This doesn't seem like a really difficult game. I might eat
This
my...
Strangely, like, stuff moves strangely quick
Yeah.
in this one.
I'm not finding it too bad, though, really. Grand scheme of things. Oh, fuck. I always forget that guy pops in, though. He fucking kills me if you're in the middle of the screen. Oh, man. Still can't believe UN Squadron went down today. That was nuts. That game. At least on hard mode.
I'm happy. I'm so drained.
Yeah, you're probably not going to pick that game up for a few years.
Like, I still had thoughts of, because Twin Galaxies has a track for normal. They don't have a track for hard, though.
Really?
So I wonder how I would do.
Oh, I forgot the guy came up again. I didn't die, though. Good reflexes, I guess. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was good.
I thought he hit me, though. I don't know. I'm not going to question it.
Well,
This music, or I don't know if the music's, oh, fuck, coming through very loud, but it reminds me of something off the Genesis. this level.
Oh yeah, it's because
All
this
bassy.
game came out on Genesis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was a port.
Oh, it's a port of a Genesis game? I thought it was a port of an arcade game.
Thunder Force was on Genocide.
Right. Also, Truxton's good on the Genesis.
Yeah, Truxton is pretty good. Very sought after.
Yeah. It's a problem with collecting now, especially as a student. I'd just rather emulate everything.
Everdrive.
That too. Like I said, that Saturn thing is probably the most likely to get that treatment from me. Just because, you know, you can't... or the Saturn and the N64. I would say the N64 actually, but
Oh, no.
I think I have
Saturn.
everything I want on the N64 already.
Saturn's very easy to emulate now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
I got a pretty solid one.
Is that Yaboose or whatever? That's the last one I heard of.
No, it's not. It's SSF, I think. Let me check.
Still be interested to see if they ever found out more on the Sonic Extreme.
Somebody made a fan-made version of it.
I did see that. For a while I thought it was the real version.
Yeah, I'm using SSF. It works great.
That's good. I tend to only like my emulators if they're at like at least 95% though.
Stuff that you would think wasn't emulatable is very emulatable. Like PlayStation 2,
Oh yeah.
Dreamcast.
GameCube's gotten pretty good.
Yeah, well, GameCube and Wii.
Yeah. Well, it's the same
They got a-
emulator, yeah.
They got a Wii U one out.
I don't know. People can say what they want about the Wii U, but I've had like just with the AAA titles or whatever, I've had a great time. It's a great party console.
I love Super Mario Maker.
I loved Super Mario Maker.
I was pretty addicted to that game for a while.
Oh man, Chris got like famous on that game.
It's
I wouldn't
so
say
fun.
famous, but I did courses that were well regarded.
Yeah, you did a lot better than most of us. I mean, I did pretty well for people that found me. Because I put like a lot of effort into my levels. And of course I started making like Kaizo levels. Because I was living with my buddy and he's like, yeah, make me hard levels, please. I'm like, okay, you asked for it. I mean,
Yeah, I kind of intentionally made easy levels. Tried to be as true to the source material as possible.
oh, same. I was the same way with like my first 10 levels or so. Well, other than keep both shells, that was a idea that I remembered from a Proton
That's
John.
evil.
It's a wonderful idea. It's just fucking hard. Do you know how long I spent trying to clear that the night before to get it uploaded? And I knew what to do because I built it. It's just idea versus execution.
Yeah, I died so many times trying to make even meaningful progress in that level.
Okay, this is the furthest I've made it in this game now. Okay, these rockets are gonna come in handy here. Oh, fuck that thing. I was gonna say, pretty much all of us are using our own channels for this whole Chronquest thing now. Which actually I kind of like. But, in a way, but I don't know. I think it's just at first Wolf and I didn't know how to get it onto the Twitch and Formo YouTube without it being on the main channel. Jesus, I can't even tell what happened there. Oh wait, no, I saw this guy yesterday. I'm just apparently still incredibly tired. I swear this smoke's been getting me just playing. I was trying to play Final Fantasy VI yesterday, and I did, but shit. I swear I couldn't even navigate my character with the D-pad properly. I was so out of it. So I was like, every time I was trying to walk a straight line on the D-pad with the freaking game, I was like a drunk man.
Yeah, I was like kind of out of it too last night, to where like the last hour or so that I was awake, I was talking to Wolf. Well, actually, Wolf was talking to me, and I was kind of like, oh yeah, all right. 'Cause I wasn't entirely comprehending what he was saying. I was like, oh, okay.
I was gonna say, are you still in Washington State? You might be affected by all our frickin' forest fires right now.
No, I'm living in Maine right now, so.
Oh, yeah.
It's a country.
Yeah, you're pretty much as far away from the forest fires as possible.
Do you know where Caribou Main is?
Caribou Main?
Yep.
No.
I lived there for a while. It's right on the Canadian border.
Yay. That's
why.
most of us live next to the border here.
Southern part of Maine.
Okay.
Did you actually know what I talked about to come with Kappa? That doesn't make any sense, Wolf.
I don't know. I still don't even know what Kappa means. I just nod my head and say, yep.
Game was sorry.
What's that?
Oh, okay. I understand what he's talking about now. Okay. Yeah. That makes more sense.
There's a homing gun in this game. It's really hard to... I don't see it pop up very
it's
often.
Like, sorry if I was just not, like, really into whatever you were talking about yesterday, Wolf. I was just, like... I was totally out of it.
That's just me. Fuck, like I said, I took 2 naps today. I couldn't even pick up Stardew Valley today.
Not the Tails virus.
The Tails virus. Oh, sleeping all the time?
Now too? Yeah,
Oh.
I don't need that. I
Oh.
don't need that.
Yeah. I'm almost like... I mean, I don't like tagging people anyways in Discord, but I like it even less now. I feel bad if I ever do, so I just don't. I usually just assume that they'll see it. If I'm like, hey, Chris, da-da-da-da-da-da, it's like, Chris is going to see that later. Whatever.
Yeah, I usually check the backlog of comments.
Yeah, I do too. Like, I don't... That's why I don't feel the need to tag anybody.
It's like... Unless you absolutely need me right now.
Yeah.
I'd rather you did. I'll get to it. I'll see it.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't tagged anybody in it, I don't think, and I don't think it's been a problem. Okay, let's remember this fucking boss is gonna come, like, up on my ass.
But yeah, when someone tags me, it's like... I think, oh shit, it's something serious, you know? It's like something they need me for right now. I gotta drop everything and go look. Just a stupid question that could have come back to later.
Yeah. Come on. I don't think my rockets are going to be the best option for this guy. Perhaps they will be, though.
That guy.
Okay, yeah, the rockets in the bottom. I'll get him while I'm up here. I don't know if that's actually hurting him, though. Okay, let's go below him. Okay. Oh, yeah, he gets hurt from below, I think. Oh, he's definitely lowering his attack, though. Okay. Oh, hello, buddy. Oh, he's dead. Okay. I gotta remember to do a save state for this next level.
That was kind of a lame boss.
The win is
Highly lame boss.
The only thing about that boss that was hard is that he frickin' cheap shots you at the start of the level, so you just gotta sit in the bottom left corner and not get hit. Yeah, level 5. Confuses me because they have a save state 0. I really should have saved level 1 on frickin' save state 1 and so on. Oh, this really does look like a Genesis game now, too. It's the background.
Yeah.
What does this remind me of? This is a specific game this background looks like it's from. I'm trying to think of what it is. I don't want to... It's not Sonic. Or Rise Star, maybe?
probably Fantasy Star.
Yeah, kind of. I haven't played much of it, so I'm not so sure about that, but... I know enough about it that I've seen it and I know what you're talking about.
I only really have experience with Fantasy Stars 2 and 4, so...
Wolf is trying to tails it up to you.
Yeah. It also reminds me of a little bit about a place in East.
Oh, okay. I'm actually excited.
I gotta get back to Fantasy Star 4 and actually beat it.
That's a good game.
I'm just looking forward to when you have to play Final Fight Guy.
That shouldn't be a big deal. Unless someone wants to be a dick trying to make me play as Guy. It's like, no, I'm playing as Hagar.
I'm looking forward to a lot of the RPGs. There's a lot of Super Nintendo RPGs I haven't played, so... Go through some of them. I want to save some of them for YouTube, but some of them, like Breath of Fire, I might do for this or something.
The 2's a good one.
Breathfire 2? Yeah. The first one's good, I'd assume, too, then, right?
Yeah, I haven't played the first one. Only the second one, because it's the one I have.
Right. I'm enjoying this game, Wolf. I like shoot 'em ups.
This basketball sucks dick.
Oh, you're talking about basketball, yeah.
So you're telling me that Bill Lambier is actually secretly gay, then?
I'm actually, I should thank 10 for not beating Final Fantasy IV tonight, otherwise I'd be playing RPM Racing instead of this. The fuck is the... Oh my god, game, really? You're gonna start going backwards now? Fucking over halfway through the game? What is this, EDF?
Oh, that's unfair.
I like EDF, I just don't understand why they wait till the last level in EDF to give you, both a backwards segment and a roof and wall situation. Oh shit, did I just save fucking...
Cheap shot laser.
Damn it, I just saved. Oh, I guess I'm trying to level again. I don't know, I'm enjoying this. I don't really care what I'm playing. I'm just gonna keep playing this and
I'll be right back.
just have a good time. Ooh, shit. Ah, fuckers. Okay. I think Tails is gonna be disappointed with this. He thinks he's getting all the Disney tie-in games, but really, I haven't played any of them, and I might just claim some of them from under him. The new person rule. I already told him once. It's like, Tails, I have a score to settle with Lion King. I rented it, or I borrowed it once as a kid, and I want to beat it now. But then, like, the next day, he's like, I'm so excited to play Lion King. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's probably not gonna happen. The ones I'll probably take from him are just Maui Mallard and Lion King.
So Tails is about to play a shit game too.
He's excited about it for some reason.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
I was looking at it and I was like, I might take one for the team with that. Like, platform. I think my main genres for this that I'll be strong at are platformers and racers, so.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I've played a bit of everything, so I can be a little more flexible.
Yeah.
But not really a master of anything, so.
Yeah, it's kind of like me. I'm just not going to touch fighting games, basically.
Yeah.
And football and soccer games. But I am more than happy to take on some RPGs and some shmups because I like the genres. I just haven't played a lot of them.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that I'm probably not going to be able to take it's like truly difficult. But
I'm going to try and take
else
some...
I should be fine with.
You took Drakens. I mean, both of us are going to have to take some truly difficult stuff just to make it fair.
Yeah. It isn't that hard, it's just infuriating.
Yeah. I think Ness had a bad time with Mystical Ninja, too. I didn't see any of that. I don't know what that game's like, but it must have been pretty annoying in some way.
Yeah, it's like some of the bosses look pretty tough.
I literally still haven't even seen footage of that game. I haven't actually seen anybody other than me, obviously, beat any of these games yet. Those streams until today where I saw like 2 of them. Almost 3.
I mean, Final Fight isn't easy either.
No, Final Fight is not easy.
I did, I did go back on highlights and check out Final Fight and stuff, actually. That's true.
That's a pretty hardcore beat 'em up.
Yeah, I think you had you had like the original game in this list that was hard to beat that you did. Unless, I don't know where ActRaiser lays, but they might be pretty similar.
I wouldn't put ActRaiser up there.
No?
Thankfully, I have plenty of experience with Final Fight.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to take down Abigail. That was my white whale.
One thing.
Fuck you, Abigail.
One thing I'm not clear on is what is the difference on clear and clear plus at this point? Is it like if you hadn't beaten the game
First
before,
ever clear.
or if you haven't played it before?
First ever clear.
First, oh, technically SimCity's a clear plus then. I never played the scenarios in my life.
Would you
That
fucking
would
shoot the
make,
basket?
Final fight a clear plus for me.
Yeah.
I am
Not
getting so
F-Zero.
pissed off that these.
Basketball.
These sports games are broke, huh?
There we go. Let's fucking ward off his cheap shot. Start.
Just
Shoot the
harness
basketball.
yeah, shoot the basketball. Harness your inner Michael Jordan.
Holy shit! Do you see how fast that guy went down? All I need to do is sit below him. He didn't even get a shot off with his gun.
Wow.
There we go.
Oh fuck. Save state.
Now I just need to tease them.
There we go.
Oh,
That's almost
fucking
as fast as
goddamn
the
it.
Bosses in Hyperzone.
What the heck?
Why is there only one button in this whole fucking game? There's like fucking 6 buttons on a joystick, and you only assign one button to this whole fucking game.
What the hell? Fucking
This
ass.
is a really strange game.
The basketball it is.
The basketball.
I was gonna say, you've seen how some weird fucking Japanese shmups get, right?
Oh, yeah.
What button should we use to shoot?
B.
B.
How about the
what
button for
should-
hitting people?
B for
Ah,
basketball.
B.
If it helps, Wolf, I only use 2 buttons in this game. I use the only buttons this game uses is A and the right trigger.
Yes, I took the lead.
Nice. Come on, dude. Space Jam. Space Jam it.
Oh man, Larry Bird. Shit.
I'm gonna be playing so much hockey in about a year's time of this list. Year is in 1993 or 2.
I'd say I don't really know anybody who's like good in basketball right now. I guess LeBron James, but you know, I haven't watched it in like 10 years.
I took a, I can't remember. Only one I've ever watched is hockey, and I took a break after the Oilers lost in the Stanley Cup final in 2006. Started watching again in late 2010 and 11. So I took like 4 years off of hockey for a bit.
My hiatus is just because the Sox moved. I refuse to support the NBA until they put another team in Seattle.
Oh, they like moved a team out of there?
Yeah, they moved into Oklahoma City of all fucking places.
This could be worse. You could be an NHL fan and watching them try and force markets to work in the southern states constantly.
Oh yeah, it's like this is a hockey hotbed. Everybody watches hockey there.
There's been so much effort to keep a team in Arizona,
Yeah.
and the team just bleeds money every year.
You just gotta realize, you know, this is not gonna work.
Damn it! Fucking speaking of which, all right, let's do our random backwards.
They should just, instead of trying to make it the NHL like completely, you know, nationwide and all that, I guess, well, 2 nations wide, they should just put it where it makes sense.
They were talking about putting a team in fucking Mexico just so they can get a third country involved. Like, are you kidding me?
Fuck.
I don't know if that was a joke or not. That might have been a joke I saw, but I remember seeing that. I didn't read the article. I just like saw that like NHL wants a team in Mexico City. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
They want to put another team in Toronto, I heard.
Hamilton. Well, that was when they just did the expansion recently. They opened it up for 4 possible bidders to be in, of which only Quebec City and Las Vegas, of all fucking places, bid it in on. And then who got the team? Las Vegas.
And it's like Las Vegas might actually work.
The problem with Las Vegas is, you know who's going to want to go there? All the hockey players that have drug problems and shit. And you know what's going to get worse is being in Vegas.
Yeah, I was being it's like the Golden Knights will at least get decent numbers at the
Oh, fuck this game,
at the
man.
stadium
Fucking-
because of all the tourism going on.
Yeah.
Everybody who's got their favorite NHL team, you know, it's like, when are they gonna go to Vegas? when their hockey team's in town.
Well, that's kind of why Tampa Bay works on a similar logic that a lot of Canadians retire in Florida. So then you
Right.
put a team there. And they have two of them there, though. And one has a fan base and one doesn't. Because one's won a cup, I think, is more so why.
Florida doesn't really have much of a sports following outside like football and basketball.
I can see that.
14
I-
fucking games per season.
Well,
Baseball, the Marlins and Rays don't. Neither one kind of draws well at all.
they're always ignoring teams in the States that like would work that are crying for a team, like Kansas City and Seattle and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like to like actually embrace hockey.
with Seattle, yeah, I guess it's gonna be a hometown, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely loyal to the hometown teams, even though I don't live anywhere near them anymore.
That's kind of like me. Like, if I were to start watching football, I would be on the Edmonton Eskimos, even though I never watched the Eskimos. It's still like my loyalty's there, even though I don't watch. And then my NFL loyalty is literally on the Packers because they have the same jerseys, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like just because you live in BC doesn't make you a Canucks fan.
Fuck no, I hate that team.
Why would I switch to Boston loyalty? Fuck that noise.
Yep. I more so hate how a lot of crazy Canucks fans act. And people always point to the riots, but I just kind of speaking generally. They bandwagon pretty hard, and it drives me nuts. And then when they did have a good team, their team was full of like dirty players, and it's just like, I can't like this team. I fucking hate them. They literally go out there and injure my team, who's already fucking getting kicked while they're down. Thanks, Canucks. I hate you.
Yeah, I hate when people who meet me and realize where I live assume I'm a Patriots fan. No, 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 no.
Yeah. No, what's going to be even better for me as a hockey fan now, not living in my home province, is when people find out I'm an Oilers fan now over the next probably 20 years. It's going to be, the comment's going to be, oh, you're only a fan because McDavid's there, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be, because like that's what people say to Penguins fans right now.
Yeah.
You're only a fan
Hopefully
because Crosby's
McDavid
there.
plays as long as Yager does.
Oh, fuck. He's insane. I hope somebody signs him.
Yarmir.
He's still playing.
Yeah.
46 this year he'll be.
Wow.
Yep. Last guy, Teemu Selanne retired at like 42, and that was pretty crazy, and that was recent-ish. And it's just not really that... You see some players play into 40 itself, but really it's like 38, 39 is pretty impressive to still be around.
I think I used him in one of my Super Nintendo NHL games.
Who's that, Teemu Selanne?
Yarmir.
Or Yarmir? He was on the Pittsburgh Penguins in the 90s. And then the Washington Capitals, a bit later on. And ever since, he went to Europe for a bit, and then he came back, and he's trying to play for, like, every team in existence right now. He came back, played for Philadelphia for a year, I think, and then he went to Dallas, and then
He'll get the record for most teams play.
Yeah, he played for Florida for the past 2 years. I think he played for Jersey. I think he might have played for Jersey, though.
Goddamn nuts. We could theoretically be playing a game with the active player on it in our Chronquest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that?
That'll be the only one, I think. Except maybe in 98 we might clip a couple more.
There's no 98 in Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah, there is. It's not the very end.
Really?
Yeah.
How could there be?
I know, I was a bit surprised too. I had 96, I own 96, and I was like, wow, that's a really late sports title to have for the console. But apparently there's a 97 and a 98 as well.
All the next-gen consoles were out.
Yeah, I have 98 on Saturn.
Nintendo had released Virtual Boy and Nintendo 64 by then.
Yep. Oh shit. That always happens to sports games though. I'm trying to think. Maybe Shane Doan and Jerome McGinley might be in. Yeah, they'll be in some of those games. Those are two currently 40-year-old players still playing. Which I mean,
I think like there was a Just Dance release for the Wii. You believe that shit?
like recently,
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
I really can believe that because so many. Everybody bought the Wii, even people who weren't into video games, and people still have the Wii because of that.
Well, I mean, they're still releasing Dreamcast games.
Are they still? Like just in
Yeah.
Japan? And like the homebrew community, or what do you mean exactly?
Well, the homebrew community has been officially releasing licensed games.
Really?
Yeah. Sega, there was
You mean like Pure Solar and that sort of thing?
yeah, but that's way after. I mean, these ones are more recent than that.
Oh, okay.
Sega was giving out the dev kits.
That's pretty cool. Like Sega has done a lot of cool stuff like that.
And they were like, if you can use these, then let's have at it.
Well, they also opened up the modding community to any of their, I think, Genesis games to like mod their games and shit. So
Right.
they've been kind of like Valve in that way. So
Yeah, it's been nice. I'm interested to see what happens with Sonic Mania.
yep, I am actually interested in that too. I do find the Sonic name kind of cancerous at this point, though. Just
I'm gonna be streaming it.
like, I mean, I'm excited for the game. Don't get me wrong. It's just the character and the fan base kind of throws me off at this point. If that makes any
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it's like they're all like Tails.
Yeah.
For me, the last good one was Sonic Adventure 2.
I didn't like that one. I didn't like the forced ability to have to play every character. Whereas at least in Adventure 1, you could pretty much go without playing Knuckles and Amy and Big and stuff.
Yeah,
It's like Sonic Adventure. The first one had two good modes. That was Sonic and that was Tails. The rest of the game was ass.
I hear people defend Gamma or whatever, and I could see it being good gameplay. I just wasn't interested in it.
Gamma had the most interesting story when it comes to stories in Sonic.
I can believe that.
The gameplay was kind of shoot 'em up style.
I mean, it was okay, but I mean, really.
But so it played decent in Sonic Adventure, and then they took that same style and gave it to Tails in Sonic Adventure 2, and it was horrible.
Huh. Oh yeah, because they give Tails a machine or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never played the second one.
Fuck.
The only Game Pass adventure that I've actually like legitimately played is Generations.
Oh,
Generations was great.
Generations is fine.
I'll give Generations its credit. That was a really good mix-up of everything.
Plus, they had good embarkments on the, like I said, the racing games they did, and no one thought they'd be good. But if you did play them, you were surprised, and they were fun.
I liked the first one. I thought the Transformed, while everybody seemed to like it, I thought it was too rubber bandy.
Yeah, no, we were talking about that the other day.
All kart races
Holy
like,
fuck, game! Can you not? Holy shit! Holy shit! Please not! Please no!
Oh, Mach 5.
Wait, fucking what is able to kill me in that? I went through ground and then I died. Holy fuck! Okay, that was Jesus. That's gonna be the part that's gonna kill me a lot in the actual run.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
I'm glad somebody else witnessed that. Oh fuck!
Pretty cool.
That was insane.
We're just gonna throw you to the wolves at like 800 miles per hour.
Fucking no kidding. That was insane. With like, that was like such narrow land to dodge too. It's like, hey, here's all this land to dodge. And who's not used to playing with land and shoot 'em ups? Me, because Super ADF didn't use it until level 6. To be fair, this game actually flies by pretty slow compared to EDF until those moments.
Yeah. Well, it's probably on purpose.
Yeah. ludicrous speed moments. I don't know, I'm enjoying this game though. I'm enjoying it quite a bit, which is more than I can say for some of the stuff I played in this Chronquest.
That's
I'm-
good then.
Get ready.
Yep. There's that, there's Populous, and there's what I played of Super Tennis. Oh man. I think the next game that I know fairly well that's coming up is at 97, and that's Dino City. I do want to play it. I haven't beat it. I've gotten about 4 levels in out of like 8, I think.
I've never played Dino City. I don't know.
It's a platformer. I'll say that much. It's decent. I'd say a bit better than decent. It's pretty fun. Damn it, is that you, Wolf? Wolf's TV commercials again.
You like my TV commercials, don't
Obviously. I definitely don't watch.
me having porn in the background.
That's true. The only time I actually have to watch commercials anymore is when I watch the hockey season. And even then, I think, yeah, I didn't have to watch them this year because Game Center changed the way it operates. And since I'm watching games from Edmonton, they're like, oh, there's no point in showing any ads, so they just do a thing that's like, your stream will return shortly. And that's literally all it is for like...
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, do you have Center Ice as well? Or Game Center, I mean?
I used to, since I don't have MSG, I used to stream games.
Oh, yeah. I was reading an article today about how... it must be kind of wording it a different way, but they were saying that it's going to be hard for American fans to really know who Connor McDavid is because they're only showing 3 games in the States this year. And I'm like, that can't be right. They probably mean 3 games that have no American team in it or something. Because obviously every American market's going to see Connor McDavid come by when he goes into their town, so it's going to be more than 3 games. It's going to be like 50 for all the times that they face American teams. But that's why if the NHL had a stake in where Connor McDavid was going, they wouldn't put him in a Canadian city. They would put him honestly in a failing American market. They would have, if they were going to rig it, they would put him in Carolina or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
Carolina won us in the last like 10 years.
True. I would say more like Florida.
I can't believe Florida decided not to fucking.
Oh my god, game. Not to what?
I said I can't believe Florida didn't re-sign Yaga.
Yeah. Florida's a bit of a mystery right now. They were looking like they were going to be good. Now they seem like they're not very sure of themselves and they might rebuild again.
God, I really hate this basketball game. It's not even that it's hard. It's just boring.
You've taken a lot of torture in this. I love that.
I'm like running the game like in the like 10 seconds, and it's just like, okay, I just want to fast forward and have this nightmare over.
I love how Glenn's show refers to this whole thing as the SNES torture chamber. And they're all like, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. And I'm thinking, man, I'm having a blast for the most part. Even when the games are shitty, it's still fun in the whole grand scheme of it.
I feel like I'm playing honestly like nothing but like terrible games.
That's because you are.
The only ones that weren't terrible was R-Type and Romance of the Free Kingdoms.
I'm happy you got R-Type in.
Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm glad Zed's getting Super Off-Road in as well.
Yeah.
That's more what I'm excited when I look at games that like I said, when I look at games that I know really well and like, I actually rather see someone new play them because I'd rather watch somebody new experience it now out of our group.
It makes the most sense.
That's why when Donkey Kong Country 3 comes along, I don't want it. I want to watch one of you guys play it. Not to mention, Zed should be an expert. He was there for like 95% of my playthrough on the 105% run.
I should have it down. It's like I have the first one, so I can practice on that one for a while. I mean, it shouldn't be that different. I mean, still got the same small Kong and a big Kong.
Yeah, well, you have a few more abilities, really, but like hair twirl and water skipping. Water skipping rarely comes into play, though. Learning the water skip's gonna be a fucking pain in the ass. That's all I can say, because it is. But you literally only need it like once in the game, or twice, I think. Other than that, it's just kind of nice to have, but it's hard to even justify pulling off a lot of times. No, it would be funny to see if Wolf did it, like see him get to the lightning stage. I'll just be sitting there like licking my chops, being like, "Yep, what do you got to say about this level now, Wolf?"
Hit it once, I'll fucking beat it on the first try.
Fuck.
And you'll be like, fucking asshole.
That probably would. Okay, the reason that threw me off so much is because like the lightning level absolutely terrified me as a kid because I couldn't get by it for the longest time. And then I replayed the game for my 103 and 105% runs, both for, I think, YouTube and just for fun. The 105% run that wasn't the streamed one. And I had no problem with the level. I got through it, and I think I fluked out, because when I did it for the last run, it was like I remembered it as a kid, and fucking hard to beat, and terrifying. Because it kind of has a pattern, but kind of not. It plays prediction on where you're going to be, and it kind of has a set timing it goes in, but at the same time, not really. I really want to make a compilation of all the... If we could somehow pinpoint the moments that gave people the Salt Award for each week, I would love to make a video, like, every 10 weeks that's, like, the 10 Salt moments combined into one video.
Abigail fights.
I could tell you mine. It's gonna be the submarine in the cave.
In, what's that, the game you just played?
Yeah,
UN Squadron?
Squadron.
Because, like, I was really salty about mine, but watching it back is hilarious. I don't know who archived it, but there's like a 40-second video that's like Pilot Wings is broken or something. It was just me losing it at, like... Because, like, I was about to win the frickin' 8th lesson for the first time, and the fucking plane didn't take off, and I was just sitting there talking about what my plan was, and then the plane didn't take off, and I was like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? You do remember that?
Yeah. I don't know what I was playing, but I remember you saying that.
Yeah. I don't know, it wasn't, nobody else was around when the time I'm thinking of happens. There was some other salty-ish moments, but that's definitely takes the cake.
Because I'm thinking of a time where you're like, alright, I'm getting ready, and then you're like, God damn it, what's going on?
Yeah. I think there was another time where I was, the second time I almost beat Lesson 8, I failed to land a plane, and I was like, fuck. Oh, wait, no, yeah, because it landed on the runway on an angle, and it kept slowly going all the way to the end of the runway, and just barely went off the edge, and I was upset.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge.
Oh, shit. Wolf quoting music that isn't Japanese? What the shit?
Everybody's counting on me to be a generic or a cute and generic lowly.
Fuck! Ah! Damn game right now.
Pomp, Kimochi. What's the sticky stuff on me?
Okay, okay, take the top route, take the top route, take the top route. Fucking ludicrous speed can go fuck itself. God damn it. Fucking hell.
No?
Holy shit, game. Oh, fucking hell. That's brutal. It's hard to even stay on the top route. Okay, what is this guy again? I already forget. Oh, kind of remember. Ah! God, why does every enemy have a habit of cheap shotting themselves into your ship off the screen? That's like 4/5 of the screen that's just not livable for that few seconds.
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit. It makes you have to know that it's coming.
Shit.
It's coming.
Yeah, well, I mean, now I'll know it's coming. I think I'm gonna call that a practice for the day anyways. That's the first 6 levels pretty decently done. I'm not too worried about it.
You know, unlocks, I think you probably won't have too much problems. Might take you a few tries.
I think considering it'll be a straight run, it might be more trouble. I definitely want to practice it more.
Yeah.